it's easy. And because when you're just focusing on the negative, you don't have to deal with the positive or the equalization. I just can live in the negative.
Mhm.
The other 2/3 of your equation is missing.
Mm-hmm.
It's much easier to focus on 33% than 66, right?
Yeah.
That's a
100%.
smaller portion. I can live my life like that. It requires less effort.
Mhm.
This process works on a different time scale. And it requires you to take very dedicated steps of thought to rebuild a healthy psyche for the self, to rebuild the consciousness in a format where it becomes unweakened, unshackled by the negativity and the grooves that are built into it. You see that?
Yeah. No, I get that, because having these positive thoughts is going to lead to a self-awareness, or there's a better word, a self-realization of who the self is.
And that's what you begin to see. And then once you find that realization, you can then build out of those deep grooves through the might of your thoughts that you've built up in negativity into a more positive facing one.
Yeah. And he talks about having, like the ability to take your future and create your own wishes and ideas.
Yeah. So here's what happens. I have an idea, a vision. I had one for HDL with you. I had one for Tartle with you. What has come of that? We turned it into something.
Oh, yeah.
Through the might of our thoughts and our choices, we took something that was strictly an idea and materialized it into something. There's proof around you all day long, but that's the power of the thought. But when that power of thought is supported by persistence and will, the strength of the energy of creation behind it that you have inside of you, you can build things out of nothing. And that's what we've done, right? And that creates that process of creation, but you need to continue to use that might of your thinking, but use it in the best evolutive nature for yourself.
Yeah. And one of the things that is so interesting to me is when he does talk about self-responsibility, and I think this is going right along with what you're saying. He has a quote, and I love it. It's, the human being is the forger of his or own fortune.
Yeah.
And we talked about the forging before. We did a whole episode on that. But the self-responsibility to shape your own destiny and to shape it only through thoughts.
A lot of people have lottery-based mindsets, which means I'm just going to wait for luck to hit me. I'm going to go get my scratch ticket. It'll change my life. I'm going to wait for the universe to do something for me. The universe doesn't owe you anything. It gave you existence. It's the greatest gift it could have ever given you. You need to take the responsibility for the outcomes of your life. And in order to do that, you have to be responsible for your thoughts. If you're not responsible for the thoughts, you can't make a choice which is responsible. And you can't have an equal and opposite reaction to making those choices so that the responsibility actually pays into your benefit. Do you see that?
Yes.
How do you expect to receive responsible gain and evolution if you're not being responsible in the decision making?